Barbershop conversation, guys. Go ahead and click the link below. Nine Wives, award-winning film. Listen, congratulations to Mark Maseo. This video has nothing to do with that. Um, Gary Russell injured, lost by 1 round, 7-5. Could close fight. But let me explain something to y'all fighters. I don't really care about the fans, but y'all promoters, y'all managers, y'all black fighters with those high guarantees over at PBC. You know, the ones that was bragging about making all that money and I'm getting these Al Haymon checks and they're high and I only got to fight once a year and he's paying me damn near double. Those days are over. Those days are long gone. Al Haymon don't have the money, and Al Haymon has to get rid of your guarantees. Here's what I would suggest y'all do. All y'all fighters with your high guarantees, why don't y'all call around and start having conversations with one another? Because y'all need to form a coup because everybody's laughing. Tank Davis is laughing, right? Ha ha ha, he lost. Maybe Devin Haney's laughing. Ha ha ha, he's lost. And all the Devin Haney fans and all the Tank Davis fans are laughing right now, right? But the reality is it's going to happen to all y'all Negroes. No one is exempt from this rule, y'all. No one is exempt from this rule. Y'all laughing saying he only fight once a year, but this is the perfect case study, y'all. This is the perfect case study. Trust me when I say this. I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong. It's going to be another fighter coming off of a year, 2 years, whatever the case may be. Yeah. Yeah, you next. You next. I can guarantee it. You're going to be next and you're not going to see it coming. We complain about racism with Bob Arum. Al Heyman's worse. Al Heyman is worse. And I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. I've been seeing it for a year and a half. All COVID. All quarantine. I've been explaining this to y'all. But Al Heyman has Spence Crawford in the palm of his hand. And you know what he came out and did? He told Tim Smith to come out and devalue Terrence Crawford. I'm going to repeat. Al Heyman has Spence Crawford in the palm of his hand. And it's very affordable up front. There's nothing crazy about these numbers. These ain't Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury numbers. He about to give Canelo $50 million and y'all sitting in your hands about to go ask Sylvia for some tickets. Y'all don't see it? Y'all rather ask Sylvia for some tickets, go to a free fight, than not understand and learn the business of boxing. Al Heyman screwed y'all. Al Heyman used y'all to be the executive over that hedge fund. He used all of y'all. He had to show a deficit. He had to show a loss. Had to. All y'all, remember y'all was flying private everywhere? Remember all the PBC fighters was flying private and doing everything they want? They had these WWE ring entrances and remember? That was on purpose. Now the hedge fund money is gone. Al Heyman is the executive, so he gets paid per transaction. Him and his partner, Ryan, is that his name? Mr. Ryan? They got y'all. And it's sad. So now what's going to happen is PBC is going to turn over. PBC is going to turn over and do what? Lean on cheap labor. Remember how y'all complained about Bob Arum? He's doing the same thing. Mark Maseo. Uh, uh, the new Muhammad Ali. Uh, uh, the 154 Tower Power, whatever his name is. Leaning Tower Pizza. What's his name? Fortuna. And they coming from three sources. They're not coming. They're not Al Heyman fighters. VT Milaniki has a main event fighter. Al Heyman putting it on pay-per-view because he has no money to pick up the fighters' salaries. Keith Thurman on pay-per-view fighting against Mario Barrios because Mario Barrios is cheap. Keith Thurman isn't. Can't afford to pay him. Remember, Keith Thurman was fighting for free for years with high purses. Remember that? No more. You won't see that again. Al Heyman's in the business of making money. He's not in the sport of boxing for the sport of boxing. He saw a loophole, had a friend that was at a hedge fund, and he said, "You know what we can do? I know how we can burn $900 million real quick." Oh yeah, they gonna fuck with me. Yeah, because I'm gonna convince them to sign with me. Now these fighters are stuck. Al Heyman must negotiate every contract they have in the sport of boxing. It's nothing they can do. Bob Arum was right. Al Heyman is going to destroy the sport of boxing because he doesn't love boxing. Al Heyman loves business transactions. And he won. If you're a businessman and you understand business, you're going to stand up and applaud Al Heyman. But if you're a fighter, PBC, who ain't fought 9 months, 10 months, and you got $1 million guarantee, good luck. They're going to put you in with a guy that done fought 3 times to year 1, guaranteed. But we don't see it coming. You got a genius like me telling you guys what it is. This is awful, man. This is awful. This has nothing to do with Gary Russell's loss. It has more to do with the business of boxing. Gary Russell got injured. His body, I'm unsure of this, but body can't go from 0 to 100 at 33 and train for 8 weeks like it used to. And Father Time is for real, y'all. You mean to tell me, as a PBC fighter, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, you're fighting once a year? And you just sit there and you just play PlayStation 5 and you play that boxing game and you play, what's that game that y'all playing, that role-playing game that I see y'all playing? Y'all just sitting just content, gaining weight. Now you got to lose 40 pounds instead of 30 pounds. And you asking why these fighters aren't fighting. Al Haymon about to knock all y'all off. All y'all. Look how many fighters lost last year or looked bad. Let's start at the top of the year. Caleb Plant looked bad. This is last year this time. Tony Harrison looked bad. J-Rock looked bad. Mikey Garcia looked bad. Uh, uh, Wilder Fury was equal. Um, uh, Jamal Charlo looked bad. Gary Russell lost. And it's going to keep on coming. It ain't stopping. This shit ain't over. It's not over. And Al Haymon is in the Canelo business. It's over for y'all black fighters. It's over. It's over. I guarantee you, y'all get paid less than what you got paid in 2015. Ask Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman be lucky to make 1.5 for this fight. PBC is over. They got a new logo. Think that's by accident? Mark Masego walks out and the WBC already has his new belt. I thought they mail you the belts. I'm confused. It's not adding up to me. They got Gary. He got that high guarantee off his head. He got it off. Got it off of him. Adrian Broner looked bad last year. And he ain't fought in a year. Next month will be a year for y'all just sitting on y'all butt, waiting on your Lord and Savior Al Haymon. It's over, y'all. It's over. PBC is over. It's no longer. It's a wrap. They're going to run a conservative business from this point forth. And you know what conservative means? Going to these third world countries, getting cheap labor, and hoping that they upset you so they can get rid of your guarantee and get rid of you. Now you got to make $400,000. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And let me tell y'all, Black Five, y'all don't come together, you next on the Summer Jam screen, guaranteed. I know it. If it can happen to Pernell Whitaker, it's guaranteed gonna happen to you. This is awful, man. I have no respect for Al Haymon. I have none. Zero. I have none. Less than 100%. Because I know it. None. I have no respect for him. None. Mm-mm. He got y'all. Now y'all tied up in these contracts. PBC is gonna fold, and we'll never know. It's gonna fold, and he's still gonna have the rights. So all y'all are gonna be under contract. Watch what I say. You can't make a living as a fighter fighting once a year. You can't. Gary Russell probably didn't pull out because shit, he needed the $1 million. Who don't need $1 million? You ain't fought in 2 years. Now his brother gonna fight Victor Postol? Huh. Fortuna didn't have step ups like that. Huh. Man, if y'all only knew. Y'all better wake up. Remember, I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna be right. This summer, we gonna see. Oh, Al is all in on Canelo. All in. Earl Spence is going to Canelo. Trust me, man. He ain't gonna waste his time with Terrence Crawford when every opponent Canelo's gonna fight, with the exception of potentially David Benavidez, has to come up and wait and fight him, and he'll have a competitive advantage and make $50 million. Come on, man. I see it. Jamal Charlo, Jamel Charlo, Earl Spence. They happy. But what's the rest of y'all gonna do? And the undercard gonna be Vasquez, Marquez, and Libre, Momoku from the Philippines, Niagara, Peru, Africa, Canada, Mexico. Yeah, they got them for $200,000, $50,000, $20,000. Why would they? Why would they pay you 1.5 when they can get someone 27-0 for $30,000? Remember Neho? Remember Neho? Same thing happened to him, but he upset uh, Magdaleno, and we ain't seen Magdaleno since, right? Same thing with Navarrete, right? They got him cheap, right? Exactly. Oh, this is a dirty game, y'all. This boxing is a dirty game. And when you realize it's the black man doing it to you, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. I was a #1 cheerleader for Al Haymon, and then I learned who he really is. He's a scumbag. Scumbag. Straight man, scumbag. 5 fighters making money. That's it. 5. Y'all fighters better wake up. Barbershop Conversations. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. 9 Wise Below. I don't want to take nothing from Mark Masego. He won fair and square. He can't control Gary Russell's injuries. I'm not gonna do that. I know they got that man tonight, and that's how you set him up. Long layoffs. Uh, um, change the fight date on him. Even though Mark Masego knows Sean Gibbons, Luis DeCupas, and Sampson are running PBC. They bringing in all that cheap labor, all that cheap labor. How does Vinny McAneely get a pay-per-view main event? Come on, y'all, make it make sense. Al Haymon got no home in New York no more. Can't go to Barclay. Instead of going to New York, he's going to New Jersey. Nobody in their right mind would put on a fight in New Jersey if it's not in Atlantic City. Trust me. If it's not your hometown, like Shakur. I know it's Vinny McAneely's hometown, but he don't deserve a main event. 8-1, got a main event? Come on, y'all. Barbershop conversation. And they set it up at the end of the fight. I'm gone, man. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. Floyd gonna come out and say something soon. Trust me. Floyd gonna come out when Canelo get this 50 ball. Oh, Floyd gonna be livid. Floyd out here hustling his butt off, man. He promoting crypto everything, NFT everything, fighting in Dubai and the UAE. You think it's by accident? Nah, he need that money. He need that. He need that cash on hand. He worth a lot of money. He still need that cash on hand. Them taxes, man. The taxes crazy. I should show y'all my taxes so you can understand what a man like me pays versus what a man like Floyd pay. I'm in 6 figures in taxes. This Imagine what Floyd is paying. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all some real numbers. Barbershop conversations. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys soon, man. Y'all better wake up. Wake up. Go on.